Here's a little thing about maceration. As us consumers, it is not our job to macerate the fragrances we bought of a department stores. Especially some people say you don't macerate your designer fragrances. First of all, designer fragrances such as Louis Vuitton, Dior, YSL, they are the richest companies when it comes to fragrances. They can afford everything. They can afford master perfumers that they pay millions of dollars just to create your Acqua di Gio, for instance. They got money. They got the best advertising campaigns. They got the best atomizers. They got the best of everything when it comes to the mass appeal. And you're just telling me that I'll buy a Dior or a Louis Vuitton, for instance, and I need to keep it in the dark for 3 weeks before I wear it? Dude, they already did that before they put it on the shelves. There's no way a big company such as Dior or Louis Vuitton or any companies from that caliber would put on a fragrance that is not ready to an immediate consumption. That doesn't exist. The only thing that happens that you have to macerate your own fragrances, dupes companies, very small companies. And how does that happen? They buy pre-made oil fragrances already for dupes, right? So they need to mix it up. How do you mix up your fragrances? You have two methods. Either you mix it up with perfumer's alcohol only, or you mix it up with perfumer's alcohol and distilled water, okay? A lot of perfumers, like indie houses or clone companies, okay? So some people prefer to use distilled water with the alcohol to make the fragrance smoother and to make it not to be as alcoholic when you first spray it on. Some fragrances, when you first spray it on for the first second or two, you can just pick up the alcohol nuances. When you mix the fragrance with distilled water plus alcohol, it doesn't come across very alcoholic when you first spray it on, and it comes across smoother. And the only few times I experienced that I had to macerate my fragrances is when you buy it from those dupes company or these very small companies and they sell out their first batch, so they create another second batch very quick because they want to make a quick buck. In their mind, at a time, by the time I send this fragrance to the consumers, by the time the consumer is going to use that fragrance, then the fragrance is going to be okay. And they sold you a product. It is not ready to be used yet. Thank you.